Hello everybody, this is Frogman and welcome back to Engineer's Life 2. I want to apologize in advance. I managed to contract a cold and now my voice is going to be a little screwy and I probably have a little bit of a dense sounding head at this point, but who knows. We'll be okay. I am fine. It's just another one of those you have to deal with a cold for 3 or 4 days and then it's gone. So I'm on day like 5 or 6 now, so it should be pretty well over with by the time I have to do anything for next week. But just so you guys are aware, no worries, no big deal. Last episode, we got to building the production system for making biodiesel. And if I remember correctly over here, what I said I was going to do was we were going to make a little bit of this stuff run and run through most of this anyway. And then we were going to let the refinery over here run until there was nothing left in it. And then we were going to have a nice tank that's got a little bit of fuel in it. And if I had a bucket on me, I could show you how much was in there, but I don't. So, to continue on with this process, in order to be able to use that, I really have got to quit hitting things because, you know, it's a thing in this pack. You're not supposed to be able to hit things, so whatever. Anyhow, our next step in the process is going to be building diesel generators, or at least one diesel generator for the time being. So, this whole floor out here, can I get to this map, please? This whole general area out here where we're at is going to become our production facility for various things. So I'm thinking likely we're going to build this greenhouse is a kind of a temporary location. Basically what we're going to do with it, I think, is it's probably going to end up moving over to this area. I just wanted to have it close to the base so that we could kind of pay attention to things. Power generation is probably going to live right around on this side for quite a while because of the fact we're going to eventually get into steam turbines, or I don't think we have turbines. I think that's the best generation we get until we get to extreme reactors, if I'm not mistaken. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get to crafting on some of this stuff, and hopefully we can get some power today, or at least some better power. Not that I don't mind that mess over there. I think it's pretty cool and it works, and it makes, you know, 300 some odd RF a tick, but that's an awful lot of stuff for 300 some odd RF a tick, so no big deal. Let's go inside. There's a couple of things we need to sort out, and I think we're going to start by crafting the rest of the leftover parts that I don't currently have. So we do have a little bit of heavy engineering blocks, and we do have a little bit of steel scaffolding and some fluid pipe. So diesel generators, let's start to look at this little thing here. Actually, I think we need to make sure we have the redstone engineering block too. I don't. Where are they? Make another one. Thank you. Cool. All right, nice. Okay, so sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit there. No big deal. All right, so we're going to need to look at the last couple of blocks that are part of a diesel generator, and these are the hard ones. So the radiator blocks and the generator blocks. So generator blocks are not horrendously hard to do, which is part of the fun because I pretty much got all, I think I've got them already done, except I cannot spell. Generator blocks are made from a kinetic dynamo and electrum plates and steel sheet metal. Kinetic dynamos are pretty simple. They're just copper coil blocks that are made out of copper LV wire, stuff that we've already made at least prior to. We had to make them when we made those Waterwheels, so we have a kind of a project as far as how this goes. And I have already pre-crafted most of everything except for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had more steel stuff. I made a whole bunch of sheet metal. How am I already out of sheet metal? Whatever. Then, well, that's the case. We're going to need at least that many of those. So toss those in there. And we're going to come back over here and let the thing run and quit making so much noise. And we can look at the next part, which is going to be the radiator blocks. Radiator blocks have never been one of my favorite things, mainly because they're supposed to take water buckets, and you need to do this twice, which means you're going to have an extra amount. Actually, no, I think we need to do that 3 times, don't we? Did that get changed? It's 9. Yeah, we need to do that 3 times. Okay, well, we need to make a whole bunch of this stuff then, so we'll do whatever. I'll just make a few things. We'll let all this kind of stuff run because I was expecting to have most of this ready to go, and then I will be back with you guys once we get this sorted. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 4, get that done. That should be able to do, just go ahead and make all of them for right now. We need them anyway, so let's go ahead and make our generator blocks. Make your generator blocks by spelling it correctly, sir. There we go. Click done. That'll be the 4 we need for that part. Thank you. We're working on some quests at this point as it goes. And then we need to talk about the radiator blocks. Radiator blocks are kind of a pain as always, and we can definitely craft them in this machine if we want to. But I think for what we're going to do right now is get up here so you can see what you need. Radiator blocks. Radiator blocks are going to be copper plates times this many times. I thought I already had enough copper, but I probably don't. Go ahead and grab a little bit of this. It's okay because we're going to be crafting it in this room anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. And do this while we're at it. Metal press, press piston immersion. Goodbye and goodbye. Thank you. I know that's kind of a bad habit to have, but I don't really care at this point. We're going to deal with it. So let's see, put that away, and then I think what we're going to need is the radiator blocks are going to require a whole bunch of steel sheet metal and I was hoping that wasn't water. Why is it dimensional plasma? That's interesting. Huh, whatever. Copper plates, which I think we have a few in here right now. We do. And the steel sheet metal. And a bucket, which I don't believe I have a usable bucket right now unless I have one in my backpack. No, I went and got some lava and then I didn't bother to use it. So we'll put this out here for right now. And I think that's all I'm going to need because everything should be over here. Yes, excellent. Okay, so this guy's already set up with some water, so all we have to do here is this, and this. Give it some stuff. This, and this. Give it some stuff. And then actually, I believe I can even, for that matter, radiator. You used to be able to just do this, but that doesn't work. So it's more along the lines of having to program it in anyway, but all I have to do now is this, and it'll craft them for us. And I wanted to make a bunch of these, so that's perfectly fine that it did all of that for us. Because those are just a royal pain in the butt to craft, and we are going to be using these for a while. We will likely do quite a bit of work on that whole system over there as far as using this for power generation for quite a while. Can you not do this, please? 1 and a 1. That's enough for 2 at this point. These will get used later on for other machines, and this will be enough for us to build 2 of these as we go. We're only going to build 1 of them today because we only really need 1 right now, but for certain we will probably want a lot more power as we go. Every single excavator we we're going to use needs 1 of these to run, pretty much. So let's put that in here. And is there anything else that we need to do? If we get into the right chapter. Hello, chapter. Hey, hello. What happened to my quest book? What happened to my quest book? All right, I think I got it back, maybe. Let's see. This decided to come back, so that's awesome. Can we get out of there? Where did we go? Here. Okay. Is it unchecked now? No. What are you doing? Unpin. Thank you. All right. Time is it? We're doing good. Okay. How are we looking at it here? What? I don't know what is going on today. Doesn't really matter. Let's get this over with. Becoming an engineer means we need to do an industrial fermenter and a refinery, which for some odd reason did not go through. Why? Checked. I need a bucket of stuff, don't I? Well, let's do the thing. Give me all of this. And let's go put this bucket of water back in this little tank over here. And see what this will check off. Hello? That's interesting. What is going on here? Why are we not... Am I have to find someplace else to unhook this? Why is this not... These are done. I reclaimed them. Oh, you want to... God dang it. Hang on a minute. All right, so you're going to have to excuse my derpiness this time. I've got a cold. My brain no work. Can't read. Can't count. Can't see. Why this is so necessary, I don't understand, but okay, let's go along with the whole process. The quest book wants 5 buckets of each of the fluids. There we go. Put them all back in. Do this over here. Thank you very much. Oops. Come on back down, go back in here. Now, I'm going to have to probably rework this because I kind of think we're just going to go ahead and do that anyway. So, let's see here. I want to go... Although it may not be working because I'm assuming these things are going to output on the bottom. So, let's just turn this on and see if it works. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead and move these. I know we did a little cutesy thingy, and I said I wasn't planning on doing... Can I get in the area? We're going to do something like that. And I should have enough fluid pipe to do this. So boop, 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 boop. And then that should flow into there. That'll give us a little teeny tiny buffer. Not that we really need one. But we'll go from there to there, to there, to there, and that should function. I think actually I could insert right in the side of that tank, but that just looks better. So if I do this, that should go in there. Is this on? I thought I shut that thing off. All right, yeah, it's off. Cool, awesome. Turn you off. We don't need this running right now. We don't need you running right now. We're just going to let this fill itself up and do whatever it needs to do. You have a bunch of stuff in you. Go ahead, fill it up. What are you doing? Where is it going? Oh, is this running? Okay, so we've got both of those done. Let's see what we've got for us now. We've got a couple of these. Thank you very much. And then we should have an industrial fermenter. So once again, this, click, click. What do you want now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's so cute. Take that and make something out of it. Okay, yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, but it's not in there, so that's awesome. Anyhow, let's go ahead and put these back in. And then I need to do this. I think it's in here like that, right? Okay, cool. Go ahead and put these away. And then we can start down the next line, which I think is going to be 5 buckets of that stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If not, it didn't care. We got them all done. My inventory is an absolute wreck at this point. Okay, cool. So we got all that stuff done. Put some of this away that we don't need. We're not going to need that or that or that or that or this or those. That's fine. Okay, so the last little bit for today is that we need to go ahead and build at least 1 diesel generator, and then we can hook this whole mess up and make everything run. So let's get the last little bit going after we check our quest books. So doot, thank you. Alrighty, so what I kind of want to read on this is very important about how this whole mess works. If you're going to plan on using biodiesel generators or diesel generators to do certain things, it's important to notice and note that this system right here theoretically can run 2 generators. So all the numbers and everything that works like this basically means that it's capable, the refinery, as long as you can keep it full of ethanol and plant oil, can run 2 diesel generators for a total grand whole amount of power of, like, what is it, 8,000 something odd RF a tick. So if you need more than that, every time you build another 2 sets of diesel generators, you have to do this entire setup again. So generally speaking, I think 16 or 16,000 RF a tick is probably where we're going to end up being eventually. I don't know. The issue that I have, again, like I said, is that every single excavator that we're going to run is going to need at least 1 of those generators to run at max capacity. So this area here where we're playing, this is going to get really long, really ugly, really quickly. So essentially, I think what we'll probably do is I'm going to build the generators like here and in line. And then as we need more of this, we'll just build it this way in line as we go that direction until we have enough stuff. So what is that? Increases the maximum health of the wearer. Interesting, cute. Okay, so let's go get a little bit more stone brick, and then we can continue on with the rest of this nightmare of me trying to complete this episode today. Alrighty then, so we should have everything we need to do to make at least 1 generator up and running, ready to go. I got a little another platform built over here, and I'm going to keep hitting it because it's just what I do when I do things. But now, like I stated, this is how this is all going to work, and that whole system right there should be able to run 2 generators. We're going to build 1 today, and then I will probably, should say 1 on camera, and then I'll probably add the second one in off camera. But again, like I said, we're probably just going to tile this whole thing this direction for as much as we're going to need that power until we're able to unlock some better power. So let's get this generator down. Speaking of, where is my thing? Hello, thing. Yes. All right, so diesel generator. Check, please. Thank you. Let's see. This. I think I'm going to want the... Yeah, I want it that direction. It's kind of hard to tell. Really terrible. That. 2, 2, and 2. That way, if I want another one over here, we should be good to go. But let's go ahead and get this dude built. And put you in the corner up there so we can see what's going on. We need those, and one of these. I know what it looks like. It goes like that and that. Radiator blocks. Just go ahead, put them all down because they're all on one end. And then I think we're going to have the redstone control in between. Not that I think we're going to need it, because I think this pack is actually set up to where these will only run if there is power needed, which is amazing. So tired of those fireworks. Alrighty then, let's see. Whack it with, it's up front, it's in the back. It's back here, right there. Yay, bad for the environment. We got her going. Let's go ahead and do this. Get it out of our lives, and then we're going to go ahead and bring some of this stuff out from the bottom of this tank over here, pretty much directly into the bottom of the generator. And we're not going to do it yet, but what we need to do now is we need to get the rest of this stuff set. I was going to say we're going to turn this thing on, but we're not going to do that yet. I do have an idea here where we're going to take these HV capacitors for the time being with this system, and we're going to place them on top of here. So opposite side, energy input, output, output. And then I'm going to go grab that other one once everything is ready to go. But I think for right now, where is my stuff? Connector, 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 and insulated wiring. There we go. We'll probably have to add more to this. The whole thing about how this is going to work is we're probably going to end up having a power distribution center right here, which is where we're going to store all of our power. So it's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and do the fun stuff. I need this. That means you can run now. Oh, crap, I hit the button. No, I don't want that. It's another thing I need to disable. And let's turn this power on and make some power. Turn this fuel on, make some power. Goodbye. All right, so if we grab our little engineer's tool thing here, we should be filling those guys up rapidly with fuel, or rapidly with power. And if I'm lucky, once I turn these on, we should be okay. There we go. All right, cool. So basically now what we're going to do is we're going to work through the backlog of the stuff that's sitting over there. We're going to charge up a couple of these, and we're going to go on. So I guess with that being said, I can go rob this one now and set it on top of that generator. Is that everybody? No. And can we do this? Give me the wire. Give me the wire. And then we'll put this one down. Bottom input. And one of these. And some of this. And we go. Okay, cool. And I think while I'm at it, we'll just go ahead and do this as well so that we have access to way more power than we should. I know it looks like crap, but we'll be all right for now. Let's see. So we should actually be gaining biodiesel, which we are. That's beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. And we now have right around 4,000 RF a tick plus the 200 and something over there. So we're making a pretty decent amount of power, and we should be able to keep all of this stuff running happily at this point. And I think the only problem now is going to be seeing whether or not this little farming system over here will keep up long enough to be able to actually keep that full and running. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm pretty well happy with what we got. This system should run until these are all full and then stop. So I think actually what I'll probably do is set up a little bit of automation to try to just make sure this thing's only using power when it needs to use power. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, at this point, this thing is going to need to run off of this, and that means we have enough power to do some things. So I guess I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, I do apologize for the status of my voice. Hopefully, the next episode it won't be so bad. So bye, guys.